Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome as well. And can we celebrate our 200 plus subscribers? Oh my god, you guys, thank you so much for subscribing, and please don't forget to keep on subscribing and support your girl. Yes, so today we are doing a face melanin goddess beauty, and chocolate. Oh my god. So today I'm gonna take you through eyebrows as well. So today I'm not using sunlight. What I did is just used a toothbrush just to brush her non-existent eyebrows. And what you want to do is you just like draw strokes on the eyebrows, not like too harsh, don't rub, just draw hair like strokes and you'll be good to go. So the color that I'm using to cover your eyebrows is in what color is this again? It is Beautiful Bronze by LA Girl, and I find it on my face, you guys, it's very dark. On her face it comes out as a bit whitish, and that's what I really like about LA Girl. I feel like it suits everyone, more especially the darkest women of color. This video actually, it was done around Women's Month, Women's Day week in a way, so I wanted to upload a series of different women with different colors, and I couldn't upload this one because it was nowhere to be found. And when I found it later on that week, I didn't really like it, and when I was watching it today, you guys, which is on the 12th, because I'm editing the day before, which you're not supposed to do according to my YouTube tips. But anyways, so I didn't really like it, but today when I was watching it, I was like, actually this video is actually so nice, it's cute. So what I didn't like about this video was the lighting was too bright on her, so it was reflecting a lot of shininess. But yeah, so now that you know that if you ever see a shine, it's because of the lights. And she has oily skin, but we gotta work that out. So the palette that I'm using here, it's one by LA Girl. No, it's one by Beauty Treats, and I was sort of like testing whether drugstore will appear on dark skin. You would know that if you are very dark, you would know that more especially the colors that we call nude on ours actually are not nude on very dark skin. So sometimes you find that the darkest shade actually just blends in. It's not really, it's more like a transition color, it doesn't pop. So I was testing this Beauty Treats palette, and you guys, I would actually recommend it for everyone, even the darkest people, because can you see the browns? You guys are really showing. Yeah. So to carve the cut piece, I am using creamy beige. Yes, creamy beige, the one that I used to highlight my face. I used it as her cut crease concealer in a way, so to create that white base underneath the shadow. As if you have been watching me from the start, which is 3 months ago, if not 4, you would know that I always start with a white base, or sort of like a base that is way too light so that my shadows can pop. So I went in with this like a blushy pink, but with shimmer, not too shimmery, but it's a nice pink, and I really like it on her skin tone. I really would die for it, more especially if you're going for sort of neutral nude colors. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm using a flat brush, and I am not swapping the color on her lid. I am actually just packing. It's better to pack to get that pigmentation out, and also to avoid creasing. So yeah, boom. So going back to the same palette, using a very fluffy brush that is smaller. I am going to the outer corner of her eye, just to smoke it and more like create a dimension in a way. So I'm just going in there, just make this look up. Yellow. And I went to the other eye just to sort of make sure that we have the same color, more like creating a balance. So I went into the same palette and take the dark. Thing is, they don't have names, so I'll just use the dark brown, the darkest brown on the palette, also to create a nice smooth transition between the 3 shadows or 2 shadows that I have. So I'm going in with my cotton wool and Pond's micellar water to clean any fallouts that I have, so that we can, you know, start on a clean base. You want to make sure that your foundation, or whenever you do your face, make sure you are clean, very clean. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to use, you guys, today I am using this Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and it's in color, is it mahogany or what, I'm not sure. I'll check the colors. And I'm just gonna use the brush, the same brush, to, you know, sort of diffuse the whiteness on top of your eyebrows, also just to create those, you know, that nice, you know, smooth eyebrow, you get what I mean. And I went in with a dumb blender to sort of, you know, diffuse everything. So I use the brush and more of the beauty blender, you know. Yeah, so the next color that I'm going to use is the same beautiful bronze, and I'm just gonna use it as a highlighter on everywhere where you see I put it, in anywhere where you see the lightest colors. So now I'm going in with my Elegant Pro concealer, and this one is in Mahogany, and I'm just gonna use it to, you know, bring back her cheekbones. As you can see, you guys, I feel like Mahogany is the darkest, unless if there's another darker one, but it was not as dark on her skin. So again, women of color, mostly the darkest ones or the semi-dark, I don't know what color is that. Sometimes they do struggle with finding colors, but you know, you gotta make it work, and it's not supposed to be like that. They should have their own colors. We're not supposed to make it work. They should have their own shades, you know. So I went in with my Yardley translucent powder to bake, not really, like to set wherever we put our highlight. And you know, I'm using the same sponge, you guys. I don't know, I think I just like using the same sponge. I'll try to use a different sponge and see if I have different outcome of everything. So yeah, so for setting the contour, because we don't have the darkest shade, that the one that I have was too gray on her, so I decided to go in with my beauty blender, to go in with my beauty treats to, you know, set where the contour is. And I used the darkest shade on the palette, and it seems to work. So you guys, you just need to make it work. You just need to make it work. Make it work. Make it work. Her name is Charmaine. Thank you so much for being the face of Shipping in a Bold. And yeah, I really appreciate you, girl. So I'm going to set her mouth area because she creases a lot. She is too oily, you guys, so hence I used a lot of powder. So you want to make sure you use a lot of powder if you are too oily, even when you're not oily. But for her face, I think it would do at the moment. So I went back to my Beauty Treats palette. This one is the Modern Matte, and I took the orangey red, if not red, shade, whatever those colors are, and I used them as a blusher, and also to just intensify the contour. And I went in with a beauty blender to sort of, like, you know, diffuse the harshness of everything. So the next step that I'm going to do is to use my La Chocolat. Ooh, I really love this lipstick, you guys. It smells like chocolate. And what color is this? I think it's the dark chocolate color. And you guys, I swear it doesn't move a bit. You can drink whatever you want and the glass will remain clean. I really like it. So in the middle of her lips, I'm just going to go in with a purple, and I'm using a Q-tip to, you know, for hygiene purposes as well. So I'm going in with my Miss Signature bronzer, and it's highlighter, it's bronzer highlighter. I'm using the light brown, guys, I'm not good with colors, and I'm just gonna, you know, bring the light to her face. Yes, so I'm using the same brush that I used for her contour, and this one is by Essence. It was their Christmas edition. I don't know what's in there for Christmas this year. I'm just gonna go to their whatever that thing is called, teal, I don't know what it's called, to check what do they have for Christmas edition. And I'm taking the small blending brush for her nose, and you know, just to be precise of where I'm putting my highlighter. And I always, you guys, use a blending sponge to diffuse the harshness, or to just bring everything together, you know, in a way. So to set her face, going in with my M.O.D setting spray from Discam to just set her face, and going in with my Essence Volume mascara to, you know, mask her eyeshadows. And I used the Kiss glue to glue the falsies to her real lashes. So I went in with the black eyeshadow on the Modern Matte Beauty Treats eyeshadow palette to, you know, close up the lash line going on there. It's so nice, you guys. It looks like they look like they're your lashes. Can you see, you guys? Now this girl is looking at me when that gel is doing some stuff. She is so nasty. And anyways, yeah, so I'm using my L'Oreal. If you have watched my previous video, you would know that I use L'Oreal to set, to lay my wigs. So with her hair, I first laid the babies down before I put on a stocking, so that, you know, if the wig is to shift, which it doesn't really happen, or if I put the wig behind the hair, so we can have those nice baby hairs popping out. So I'm going in with a stocking. This stocking, you guys, I got it from Pep, and this one is medium beige, and it's in medium size. So what I do is I just cut the legs and just tie at the back to fit my hair, and you know, that's it. So I usually blend my stockings with the foundation of my skin tone, which is her skin tone at this point. And yeah, so that's what I did, and we are wearing that wiggy. And I'm using the same gel to, you know, create those fake baby hairs. So I like to tie on a duke or anything that can tie or lay your baby down for, like, you know, minutes. If you have time, you can wait for 15 minutes so that they can be laid. And that is our final look, and we are done for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. And yep, thank you Charmaine Gobeni for being the face, and thank you, you know, for letting me make you feel yourself. Bye.